आज हम today
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ।
we are taking up the formulation Shiv. It is of TC value 12. It is the fifth stage. First we had associated numbers with the letters. Then we had parallel geometric formats with the values. At third stage we had seen the center of the cube as a seat of force space. As a fourth step, we had visited real force space, hypercube 4. The space in which we are living, the space in which we are talking is a real force space. Today, we are going a step ahead to be face to face with 5 space. The Lord of 5 space is Lord Shiv. Lord Shiv is a 5-headed Lord. In each head of Lord Shiv, there are 3 eyes. And Lord Shiv has 10 beautiful arms. And within the cavity of heart of Lord Shiv is the seat of self-referral Lord, Lord Vishnu. So the features of idol of Lord Shiv are parallel to the features of hypercube 5. Previously, in the previous lesson, we had seen Lord Brahma, a 4-head Lord, is the overlord of real force space. Idol of Lord Brahma is of the features of 4 heads, each head with pair of eyes, has a lotus seat of 8 petals, and within the cavity of heart of Lord Brahma is the seat of Lord Shiv. A step ahead now, the idol of Lord Shiv. Idol of Lord Shiv is 5-head Lord, 3 eyes in each head. Lord Shiv has 10 beautiful arms, and within the cavity of heart of Lord Shiv is the seat of Lord Vishnu, self-referral Lord. The features of idol of Lord Brahma are parallel to the features of hypercube 4. The features of Lord Shiv, idol of Lord Shiv, are parallel to the features of hypercube 5. So the idol of Lord Brahma is a 4-space body. The idol of Lord Shiv is a 5-space body. Today, we shall be chasing the formulation Shiv. This chase is to be of 6 steps. It is to be of 6 steps as within the cavity of heart of Lord Shiv is the seat of Lord Vishnu, a 6-head Lord. Within the cavity of heart of Lord Brahma is the seat of transcendental Lord Shiv. But within the cavity of heart of Lord Shiv himself is the seat of 6-space Lord Vishnu. Lord Shiv worships Lord Vishnu and Lord Vishnu worships Lord Shiv. Today we are only at the aspect that Lord Shiv worships Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is a 6-head Lord, 6-space Lord. So today we shall be visiting 6 features of the formulation Shiv. Let us first of all see the formulation Shiv is Sha, E, Y, and A. And Sha has value 2, E has value 2, Y has value 7, and A has value 1. Now, from here, we are now taking first aspect. Sha means Shakar, means when it is pronounced, its utterance, its pronunciation is Shakar. It is Ikar, it is Vakar, it is Akar. Now the value of Shakar, TC value is 22, value of Ikar is 22, value of Vakar is 27, value of Vakar is 21. As car has value 20, so 2 plus 20, 22, 2 plus 20, 22, 7 plus 20, 27, 1 plus 20, 21. It is the first feature. First feature of the formulation Shiv is that these lead to value 22, 22, 27, 21 makes a total 92. It is the first feature. Now let us reach at the second feature. See, the 2 is a consonant, but here 2E is a vowel, means it is a domain, transcendental domain. So from 2 space as a domain, we reach at 0 as a dimension, 2 points less. And then it is minus 2 is a dimension of dimension. And the product is 0. Therefore, the transcendence through this will be 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. But when we are at the first vowel, akar, 1, it,
Yes, that's all. Yes, yes, yes.
when,
Please explain it now.
yes,
Please explain
yes,
what is the transcendental domain.
true. When we are say at 1, akar, then means it is a, it is a first vowel, it is 1. It is a domain, then its dimension comes to be 2 less, means minus 1. When we were reaching from 1 as a domain and we will reaching at its dimension, it will be minus 1. And then when we will reach further dimension of a dimension, it will be minus 3. And the product is 3. This is called a transcendence. How the light or how the content, how the jyoti flows. Its rule of flowing is that it reaches from the dimension, from domain to a dimension, and then to dimension of a dimension. This is called rishi. We have a word rishi, means seer. What rishi does? Rishi sees, peeps into, glimpses into, goes to the watches, flows through the domain itself, to the charma, chakshu, the domain or physical matter or a cube or any content is not visible. What is going to be the structure inside it? The structure inside the domain is visited by a rishi, means when the mind is of this state, which it can glimpse within the domain, then it amounts to reaching from domain to a dimension. So reaching from n to n minus 2, 1 to minus 1, and then further going to be minus 1 to minus 3. So rishi is of 3 letters, sha value 6, ri value 4, e value 2. Reach from 6 to 4, then 4 to 2. This is eka adhikain. We will sequentially reach from first vowel 6, then to the second to third. So this process is called transcendence. So for the present, you take it that there is a mathematical technique of Vedic mathematics in which they reach from domain to dimension of dimension. Here, when this feature is applied, then when E, the second vowel is there, it takes from 2 to 0 to minus 2. When it's from first vowel, it takes from 1 to minus 1 to 1. Means each time we are subtracting 2. As we say, yavdunam, less, tabdunam, diminish it further. We will come to it afterwards. But for the present, it be taken that the rishi or a seer or intelligent mind or mind which is parallel with the Vedic system, it sequentially enters the domain itself. And to enter within the domain would mean to follow the dimensions. So this process with E takes us to value 0, it takes us to value 3. 0 is 2 multiplied by 0 by minus 2 is 0. 3 is 1 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by minus 3 is 3. So you can note down that transcendence through second vowel E is of value 0. Transcendence through the first vowel is of value 3. So first is 2, sha, 2 multiplied 2 is 0. Then is wa multiplied by 3 is 21. Therefore, the total value here comes to be 21. We have seen as a first feature previously. Here we have seen that at first feature we have reached that value 92. Sha is Shakar 22, E is Ikar 22, Y is Wakar 27, I is Akar 21, total was 92. But as a second feature, it has taken us to value 21. So 92 plus 21 gives us total value 113. We are glimpsing 6 features of the formulation Shiv. Shiv is a 5-head lord. Shiv is the presiding deity of a 5 space with a cavity of heart of Lord Shiv is the seat of Lord Vishnu, is six-head Lord. So there will be six features. The first feature has taken us to value 92. Second feature has taken us to value 21, and total becomes 113. Now we are reaching at the third feature. We see we had Shah as 2. 2 means Duve. Then 2, E means 2, Duve. Then 7 means Sapt. Then Ek means Ek. So these values 2, 2, 7 and 1. TCV value is of formulation Shiv. First letter Shah is of value 2. And 2 means Due. Formulation is Due. Then E value 2, formulation is Due. Then 7 is a formulation Sapt. Then Ek value is Ek. Now these formulations, Due, give us to TC value 16. As Da has 6, Y has 7, I has 1, Ya has 1, 1. So when we'll reach at the TC value of formulation Due, it will give us 16. Again Due, it will give 16. When we are at Sapt, its letters 3, 1, 5, 4, 1, make it 14. Therefore, the formulation Sapt will take us to value 14. The formulation Ek will take us to value 6, 1 and 1, 8. So the third feature is that we are reaching from TC values 2, 2, 7, 1, two formulations Due, Due, Sapt and Ek. And these formulations take us to TC values. These are 16, 16, 14 and 8. They make it a total sum of 54. And 113 plus 54 takes us to 167. We have covered 3 steps. At first step, we had reached at value 92. At second step, we have reached at value 21. At third step, we have reached at value 54. And it total makes 167. Now we are at the fourth step. When we say 2, it means 2 space body, means hypercube 2. When we say 2, it is hypercube 2. When we say 7, it is hypercube 7. When we say 1, it is hypercube 1. We know now hypercube 2 is a 4-fold layer 0, 1, 2 and 3. Here in 2 space, here in square, here in hypercube 2, 0 space is dimension, 1 space is a boundary, 2 space is a domain, 3 space is the origin, total value is 6. Again here 6. When we are at 7, then 5 space is the dimension, 6 space is the boundary, 7 space is the domain, 8 space is the origin, total is 26. At 1, minus 1 space is dimension, 0 space is boundary, 1 space is domain, and 2 space is the origin, value is 2. And 6 plus 6 plus 26 plus 2 is 40. 167 plus 40 is 207. So we have covered the 4 steps. The fifth step is now we are reaching at, we are within creators of space, and from here we are reaching at its origin. We are visiting the Lord Shiva's place within creators of space. So the 5th stage is the transcendence range of 2. There is a TC value 2, first letter Shah. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the transcendence range. It is a 5 steps range. Total value is 20. Again 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 steps range is value 20. Then we are at 7, Y is value 7. It is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 steps 45. Then we are at O, value 1. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and summation value is 15. These are called the transcendence ranges, 5 steps long ranges within creators of space, where the manifestation is the 4 folds only: dimension, boundary, domain and origin. But within creators of space, when 5 space is there, then 5th fold is available. So the values 2 will first range will have 5 steps, will it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these values 20, 20, 45 and 50 make a sum 100. So 207 and 100 takes us to value 307. Now we are at the last stage. Sixth stage is that within a creator's space, we know two space is playing the role of a dimension. Here plane is the dimension of a four space. So instead of one flow of five states, there would be pair of ranges flow. So this 20 will be appearing twice with the joint as 2 as the two space dimension. Again 20 appearing as two pair of lines, 2 as the joint. Then 7 is appearing 45 twice, two flow lines, and 7 as the synthesis value. Here 15 to 51 as this takes us to value 42, 42, 97, 31, which is 212. And this 212 plus the previous value received takes us to 519. I am having a focus here upon 519 as the total letters of the Ganita Sutras and Upsutras are 519. The conclusion comes to be that the Ganita Sutras are manifesting their text within creator's space to reach at the transcendental origin. So it is within the creator's space, fourth space, that we have to glimpse and we have to reach up till five space. So the domain of Vedic mathematics, the aim of Vedic mathematics, the reach of Vedic mathematics is up till the transcendental origin of the creator's space. This reach is the transcendental reach. It is a reach of a five space because five space is playing the role of an origin, and Lord Shiv is the presiding deity of a five space. Lord Shiv is having the name designation as Shiv. Shiv is the formulation. The formulation Shiv, when is approached for its all these six features, parallel to the reach of six space as an origin of a five space. So there are six formulations, there are six steps, there are six features. When these six features of the formulation Shiv are chased, these come to be of the range of value 519, which is parallel to the 519 precise number of letters of the text of Ganita Sutras and Ganita Upsutras. As such, our learning and our teaching of Vedic mathematics is to be in terms of the text of Ganita Sutras and Upsutras. Here, the first step should be that we shall acquaint ourselves well with the letters of each sutra. If we take Sutra 1, we have to count its letters. Then we have to arrange its letters. Then we have to attach the value with these letters. Then we have to attach the geometric formats with these letters. Then we have to reach at the what geometric formats each number value will be giving. From number of geometric value, we will reaching at the origin. Once we will reaching at the origin, then we'll say we will have a pair of flow lines. And once we are taking all these steps, then we are face to face with what precisely the text of Ganita Sutras is. Unless and until we acquaint ourselves well with the text of Ganita Sutras, the organization of Ganita Sutras, the way Ganita Sutras are organized, the way the letters choice is there, way the letters are accepting the values, way with the values there is happening a geometric formats, and how the geometric formats are leading to the formulations, and there is a transcendence and the pair of transcendence ranges. Therefore, these five steps which we have covered up till today should be repeated to such an extent that we become friendly with it. Five steps are: number one, to attach numbers with the letters. Step two is to have parallel geometric formats with the values. Third step is to glimpse the origin, to glimpse the center. Center of the cube is a fourth space, seat of a fourth space. Then reach at fourth space as a real space so that we have a hypercube as a body. And as a fifth step, we have to reach at the origin of a fourth space. And it is a five space. That means a real five space. Once we will be having chase of these five steps, only then we can say that we are acquainted with the text of Ganita Sutras, we know the organization of Ganita Sutras, and then we will apply individual sutras rules to work out this space. This space will take us to the sun as its origin. So we will be chasing the entire solar universe. It is with the chase of the solar universe that we will be having our astronomy, and we will be having all the Vedic literature along the sunlight. Moment we will be having an organization along the sunlight, only then we will be face to face with what precisely is the Brahman order, as means how the nature has organized the manifested creations of this existence phenomenon, and how the life is lively within human body and life is lively otherwise as well. Therefore, the students of Vedic mathematics who are fulfilled with intensity of work to be parallel with the Vedic mathematics, Vedic sciences and Vedic technologies shall acquaint themselves with the organization of the text of Ganita Sutras, and for that the first 5 steps are as we have covered up till today. The first step is to associate numbers with the letters Dive Ank Vivasta. The second step is to have parallel geometric formats. It is called Jyoti Parvaha Vivasta, how the light flows. Then we shall reach at the center, how the center or a origin seed is sealing the domain, how the things remain as these are. And then the fourth step is to reach creator's space. And the fifth step is to reach at the transcendental domain. Once these things are there, then we will be ready for the sixth step, and it is starting with the first letter of the Ganita Sutras. So starting with Ganita Sutras is in fact is the sixth step, and 5 previous steps are there. These are called Purvain. These are previously available, and these are in the second formulation Purvain. Therefore, going from 6 to 5 and going forward from 5 to 6 is a twofold process, and this is called Anurupain. The Ganita Sutra 1, Ekadhikain Purvain, and Upsutra 1, Anurupain, are combined together in the Vedic systems, and these are called Anupurvi Kram. So the Vedic knowledge, the grammar, starts with Anupurvi Karma available. So Anupurvi Karma is available, and then we have to work from Sutra 2 to Shishyate Shesh Sangya. The Shishyate Shesh Sangya is the end conclusive message of Bhagavad Mahapuran. Now from Shishyate Shesh Sangya, we can unfold in a reverse process the entire text of Ganita Sutras. Therefore, as per me, we shall first acquaint the students of Vedic mathematics with the organization of Ganita Sutras, and then as a second step, we should expose the students with the specific mathematics, science, technology of a 3 space as independent area, 4 space as an independent area, 5 space an independent area, and 6 space an independent area. Moment there may be well acquaintance with 3 space, 4 space, 5, 6 space, then we can have a unified, and it is there where we'll say we are actually studying Vedic mathematics for its pure and applied values simultaneously, and we will cherish it. This is all what I have to say in this lesson.
Thank you, Dr. Sahab. Some time it was missed for me. Voice was not clear. So I will watch again
Yes.
when you upload this. And your speed is so fast,
So it can be said
according
like
to
this,
me.
it can be said like this, that you be through it, because it will be recorded. Be through it once again, and then we will revisit it. We will open up this again, and we will exchange the views, so that you have a time to frame your questions, to arrange your queries, and we will continue with them step by step. So you, I will know after it is saved, this recording, we will give you the link, and then you be through it, and thereafter, whenever you say, we will arrange it.
Okay, Dr. Sahab. ठीक है. Thank you.